Attention, please. Rolling action.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Pod. My name is Marco.
My name is Catherine.
And this is Director's Cut. And today we're going to talk about a very anticipated movie and about a very popular artist, Michael Jackson.
Okay, so the movie's title is This Is It.
This Is It.
And it came out recently, and the reason it's maybe gotten a lot of publicity is because Michael Jackson died last summer in 2009, and the movie was made about the tour that he was supposed to go on, so it doesn't talk about his death at all.
Right. So actually they were going to release this footage as part of the tour, right? As
That's
promotional right. And, well, usually they do film while they're preparing for the tour and practicing and rehearsals and stuff. But since Michael died, they put the footage together and they released it as a movie where basically you see Michael Jackson in his last days before he dies.
Exactly. And the movie was kept the same. They didn't put any recent comments or information in it. So it's just a look at his day-to-day for the last, during the last couple months of his life. It's really fascinating.
So it's not like a movie where people say, oh, he was a great artist, we're going to miss him, and he was amazing. It's more like, it seems like he's still alive, right?
Yeah, it's not a tribute at all. I mean, in many ways, the movie doesn't make him look very good because he's difficult to work with. He's very obsessive about having perfect music and dance steps, and he wants everyone around him to do things perfectly. And he's also very unhealthy, so you can see that he's very sick, maybe has a problem. He's very skinny, and he's just not as athletic as he used to be because he's getting older. So in that way, the movie is surprising because you get to see Michael Jackson in a way that you've never seen him before.
Interesting. And, it is something that was a little bit well known about him was the reason why he is so good and, the best dancer in the world is because he is a perfectionist like this, and he wanted his concert to be amazing. Like all of them, all his concerts were just spectacular, right? That's
right. And if you think about it, I was actually talking to a friend of mine the other day about this. There's an idea called the 10,000 hour rule. It means that if you do something for 10,000 hours, you can become an expert. Even if you're not musical, even if you're not a dancer, if you do something for 10,000 hours, you'll be an expert. And so we calculated, by the time Michael Jackson was 15, he had already done 10,000 hours of song and dance.
Really, yeah.
He was in the Jackson 5 since he was a child.
Or 6, yeah.
And so for 10 years, you figure about 1,000 hours a year, that's a lot of time practicing singing and dancing. And of course he became, one of the greats in music history.
An authority in music, right? Yeah, I remember when I watched on TV his last concert that I watched was in Budapest. I think it was the Dangerous Tour. And it was spectacular. It was like a 3-hour-long concert. And he sang his greatest hits, all the great songs. But not only that, it was a true performance. The stage, the lighting, everything was just amazing. So I can imagine that he wanted to present this to his fans, right? I think for him, his fans were really, really, really important.
That's right. And what's sad about the movie is that it looks like the concert would have been amazing.
Right.
They have fireworks, they have lifts, they have amazing dancers, backup dancers, and very cool sets. And so you're watching this and you're thinking, oh, shoot, I really would have liked to see this concert.
Yeah.
But then the sad reality is that he died.
Right. Yeah, I know a lot of people in London who were really, really upset. And even people around the world who actually bought tickets and were going to travel to London just to see Michael Jackson perform.
That's right. It's kind of a special occasion, right? Because he hasn't been on stage in quite a few years.
Right. So we actually have a clip prepared of the movie, and this is the very beginning of the movie where you can actually find them in trailers as well, is when dancers are being selected. So there's a group of thousands or hundreds of dancers, and only a few dozen are going to be selected to be the backup dancers for Michael Jackson in this concert.
That's right. And the filmmaker is interviewing these people after they get chosen to find out how they feel about being able to dance with Michael Jackson.
here because of him. May that continue with him leading the way.
This is the moment. This is it. It's an adventure. It's a great adventure. You want to take them places that they've never been before. You want to show them talent like you've never seen before. Let's do it one more time. I love you. I really do. We're family, just know that.
You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal.
Hold for applause, fade out.
Michael has a depth to him that people don't really know.
This is a dream come true. When MJ comes in the room, his presence is just amazing.
That's why I write these kind of songs. It gives some sense of awareness and awakening and hope to people.
The why at the center of everything that we're doing is so much about this.
I feel so blessed that I can give the world that. Let's offer love. Love.
All right, we're back. So obviously everyone is honored, excited, and just, I guess, like dumbfounded that they are going to dance alongside their childhood hero, right?
Exactly. They are in awe of this special opportunity. And obviously it's a lot of hard work for them. But imagine being 18 years old and being able to dance with the person who made you want to dance in the first place.
Yeah. And actually, a lot of interviews around R&B artists, hip-hop artists, all types of genres, their inspiration, and a lot of them grew up and were inspired by Michael Jackson's music and his dancing and everything. For example, Usher. I think Usher is like one of the main examples of somebody that grew up with Michael Jackson and aspired to be like him, and pretty much almost is, right?
Exactly. And someone like Justin Timberlake, too, who's kind of on the other side of things. He was in boy bands and whatever, but still talks about Michael Jackson as an idol. And
right.
Yeah, I think he had a huge impact on the world music, dance, and Usher is a great example of that.
Right. So it's sad that he's gone, but we recommend that you go out and watch this movie, this documentary movie, and it's definitely worth it. You're not gonna get a lot of, like, I don't know, great visual effects or anything. It's pretty much like a documentary, but it's definitely interesting to get an inside look at Michael Jackson, especially since he died. You can see how great the concert would have been.
That's right, and you get to remember all of those songs that you grew up with or that you've heard before and you love. So that's a nice piece of the movie as well. The fact that it's just full of this great classic music.
All right, so be sure to go out and watch it. And if you have any questions, doubts, or comments, you can visit our website, englishpod.com, and we'll see you guys there.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.